Hello, everyone. If cash is regarded as the blood O, the daily operation of enterprises, then the cash flow statement is like a blood test report. The daily operation of enterprises is good or bad. There is a preliminary judgment from this report. What do you think of the structure of the cash flow statement? Let's talk today. One, cash flow. Before introducing the structure of cash flow, let's look at the concept of cash flow. Cash flow refers to the inflow and outflow of cash and cash equivalents in a certain period of time. The so-called cash flow. Simply put, the amount of cash, inflows and outflows from the business over a specific period. Where does it flow from? And for what reason does it flow out of the enterprise? During this period. In the end, is there more inflows into enterprises, or is there more outflow from enterprises? What is the balance of inflow and outflow? This balance is financially called net cash flow. Expressed by formula, net cash flow is equal to cash inflow minus cash outflow. The net cash flow reflects the possibility that the enterprise will survive in the future. Refers to whether the enterprise is likely to survive in the future and financially comfortable. Structure of cash flows. The cash flow statement divides the cash flow generated by an enterprise in a certain period into three categories in structure. Cash flow from operating activities. Cash flow from investment activities. Cash flow from financing activities. Cash flow from operating activities includes cash inflow and outflow activities such as buying and selling goods, provide and accept labor operating lease, pay taxes, pay labor remuneration, paying operating expenses. Cash flows from financing activities include cash received or paid from activities such as obtaining investments, issuing shares, distributing profits, issuing bonds, obtaining bank loans, and repaying debt. To put it more popularly, we need to bring some cash back in, so, where do we go to get it? There are no more than two places. One is in the stock market. One is in the bond market. These two are both sources of funding. One is in the form of equity. The other is in the form of debt. Cash flows from investment activities mainly include cash received or paid from activities such as acquiring and disposing of long-term assets, such as fixed assets and intangible assets, as well as for various equity and debt investments. You can earn more money only by investing the money you take and the money you earn. Calculate the inflow, outflow, and amount of these three types of activities, respectively. And then summarize the total inflow, outflow of the company during this period. Now let's look at an example. A company needs $500,000 cash at the beginning of the month. This month's product sales revenue is $300,000. Lao Zhang repaid the 100,000 yuan he owed to the company. A lot of goods have been imported recently. Payment of 400,000 yuan to suppliers. The monthly salary this month is 30,000. The daily expenses are 10,000. Tax fee is 10,000. The ground rent is 50,000. A total of 500,000 was spent. How to calculate the cash inflow and cash outflow? What is the net cash flow? At the beginning of the month, it was equal to 500,000 yuan. 300,000 cash have flowed in. Plus 100,000. Equals 400,000. Cash outflow equals 400,000 plus 30,000. Add 10,000 plus 50,000 equals 500,000. The net cash flow is equal to 400,000. Minus 500,000 equal to minus 100,000. After calculation, the net cash flow is negative 100,000, showing that the inflow is less than the outflow. This month, you must use the company's monthly cash of 100,000 to pay this month's expenses. Let's see if this company is energetic. The answer is that the company has worked hard for a month. The cash balance at the end of the month is only zero. It can be seen that this company has no vitality. From top to bottom, cash flow is the blood of an enterprise, and the lifeblood of its development. Cash flow statement is an important index to measure whether a company develops healthily. Normal and stable cash flow can ensure the healthy development of enterprises. Familiar with the structure of cash flow statement, analyze the information connotation contained in cash flow statement. For the history of enterprise cash flow, make a reasonable judgment on the reality and future development. It is of great significance for stakeholders to make rational decisions. Therefore, it is very important to learn the structure of cash flow statement well. The knowledge points in this chapter have been learned. Thank you.